Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. So again, catching up on some reader mail, and I've had a few people asking me, thinking about buying cameras and making mention of a replacement to the D7000. Now, up until this point, I hadn't heard any rumors about anything replacing the D7000 because it's a relatively new camera, and I wouldn't have expected anything at this point because it's still pretty state of the art. However, Nikon Rumors had a rumor not too long ago. This was on, I guess it was actually in June, and of the Nikon D9000. And basically they're saying it's essentially an update to the D7000. Same features as the 7000 except for a 32 megapixel full-size CMOS sensor. So this is kind of interesting because now, by saying full size, I'm assuming they're meaning 35mm full frame. So, are they implying that we're going to see a high-end or high megapixel prosumer or low-end, whatever you want to call where the D7000 fits? But a D7000 type body, let's say a prosumer body with a full frame 32 megapixel sensor. This is pretty interesting because I haven't heard any rumors like this at all. I mean, up till now, you were into a pro body like the D700 at a minimum to get a full-frame sensor. Cost of manufacturing full-frame sensors really hasn't come down. I mean, the economics of full-frame versus DX sensors is basically always going to be the same. If the cost on one is dropping, then the cost on the other might drop, but essentially, on a sheet of sensor material, when they're making a sensor wafer and they're cutting it for all the sensors they're going to get out of it, you're always going to get a lot more sensors of DX out of that sheet than you are out of full frame. So the cost is always going to be more expensive per full frame. So anyways, a 32 megapixel full-size CMOS sensor in a D9000. Really interesting. No idea, they don't say here either, but I have no idea what they might want to charge for this. I'm thinking, the D7000 is at $1,200. You're looking at least $2,000 for this. Maybe 25. I guess it depends where they're going to price something like the D800. So sensor filtering, it has IR and AA, they say. Frame rate of 3 frames per second. Release date third quarter of 2012. And they've got the price here at around L2000. So just going off the top of my head, I think that would put it at around $2,000. Really interesting, actually. Whether it's that to me is quite a rumor because I haven't heard anything about it. However, it's not out of the realm of possibility. I don't personally put a lot on this one, but not something you probably either want to hold off on if the rumor is that third quarter of 2012, way far out. Anyways, very interesting. What do you think, folks? Do you think we're going to get something in the D7000 level of body with a full frame sensor, especially at 32 megapixels, because nobody's said anything about even the D800 basically being that high. I mean, I was expecting the D800 to probably come out at 24 megapixels, maybe with the D3X sensor. So let me know what you think. Leave your comments below, and stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. We'll be back with some new videos, some new commentaries, some new articles, and we'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the world of photography here at artoftheimage.com. Thanks a lot.